Welcome to our CFP Exam Prep podcast. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic that forms the foundation of financial planning. We'll explore the financial planning process and how it functions as a collaborative journey to help clients achieve their life goals through integrated financial advice. Let's break down the core concept. The financial planning process consists of 7 essential steps, and understanding their interconnection is vital for success on the CFP exam. It starts with understanding the scope of engagement, gathering client data, analyzing the current situation, developing recommendations, presenting the plan, implementing the strategies, and monitoring progress. A common mistake candidates make on the exam is treating these steps as isolated components rather than an integrated process. Remember that each step builds upon the previous one and influences the next. For example, when gathering client data, you're not just collecting numbers, you're uncovering the client's values, goals, and relationships with money that will directly impact your recommendations. The collaborative aspect is particularly crucial and often misunderstood. Many exam questions try to trip candidates up by presenting scenarios where planners make decisions without proper client engagement. Always remember that the client must be actively involved in the decision-making process. For instance, if a question presents a situation where a planner implements a strategy without discussing alternatives with the client, that's likely the wrong approach. Here's a practical example that often appears on the exam. Consider a client who states their primary goal is retirement at age 60, but their current spending patterns and investment choices don't align with this objective. The correct approach isn't to simply create a strict retirement plan. Instead, you need to collaborate with the client to explore the disconnect between their stated goals and actions, helping them understand the implications and potential trade-offs. The integration of financial advice is another critical component that requires special attention. Many candidates fall into the trap of focusing too heavily on investments while neglecting other crucial areas like tax planning, risk management, and estate planning. The exam frequently presents questions where the optimal solution requires considering multiple financial planning areas simultaneously. Let's tackle a key concept that often appears in exam questions. When we talk about integrated financial advice, think of it as a puzzle where each piece affects the others. A tax decision impacts investment choices, which in turn affects estate planning, and so on. For example, the decision to convert a traditional IRA to a Roth IRA isn't just a tax planning decision. It has implications for retirement planning, estate planning, and risk management. Remember these examination pitfalls. Don't rush to provide solutions before fully understanding the client's situation and goals. Avoid making assumptions about client preferences without explicit confirmation. Never skip the monitoring and adjustment phase of the planning process, as it's crucial for long-term success. The financial planning process is much more than a linear sequence of steps. It's a dynamic, ongoing relationship that requires constant adjustment and refinement. When approaching exam questions about this topic, always consider the holistic nature of financial planning and the essential role of client collaboration in achieving successful outcomes. Keep these concepts in mind as you prepare for the CFP exam. And remember that understanding the interconnected nature of the financial planning process is key to providing effective, client-centered financial advice.